Hello, my name is Anthony Bullock, and this is a presentation on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a free online encyclopedia. If you go to the site, you can see that it is offered in numerous languages, 262 to date. It even tells you how many contributions there are for each language. The most interesting aspect about Wikipedia is that all the contributors are volunteers. The articles can be written by anyone and edited by anyone. This, as we will see later, can be good and bad. The articles are not formally reviewed by anyone or any panel, and this has caused some controversy that will be discussed later in the presentation. Wikipedia was the idea of Jimmy Wales and Jerry Sanger. Wikipedia was actually a child of Nupedia, which was also an online encyclopedia. The issue with Wikipedia was that the articles were only allowed to be written by people that were felt to be highly qualified and then reviewed under a formal system. This process took an inordinate amount of time and bogged down the system. Jimmy Wales felt that this was unnecessary and wanted to develop a system that allowed for his online encyclopedia idea to grow more quickly. Thus, he came up with the idea of the wiki system. Wiki is the Hawaiian word for quick, so Wikipedia is a quick encyclopedia. Wikipedia went live on January 10th, 2001. This quick encyclopedia would also allow anyone to write an article so as to draw on the vast knowledge available. It was an instant success and has grown at an exponential rate. In February of 2001, there were about 1,000 articles on Wikipedia. This had grown to more than 40,000 articles in 2002, and now there are over 13 million articles on Wikipedia. Jimmy Wales did not want Wikipedia to be a commercial venture, so in 2002, Wikipedia.com became Wikipedia.org. One of the biggest accomplishments of Wikipedia was its inroad into China. However, it met a roadblock in 2004 when Wikipedia was blocked in China, but after urgings from the Beijing contributors, the site was unblocked. And now let me show you how to use Wikipedia. Okay, we'll go to the site. And as you can see here, it lists the different languages it's in and how many articles there are in each language. One example when I used Wikipedia was at work. I'm a quality assurance auditor, and one day my manager came to me and handed me a specification from one of our German customers that, of course, was written in German. And since I speak some German, not fluently, mind you, he asked me to translate it. Well, it's one thing to speak everyday German, but it's another to know the technical terms in German. So it was really above the level that I knew. So I thought I would turn to Wikipedia. Now, I wasn't turning to Wikipedia to solve my problem. I was turning to Wikipedia as a guide to show me where I could go to solve my problem. Well, at the top of the specification, there was a number, and it was an EN number. Now, here in the United States, we use ASTM numbers. So I thought I would punch in EN into Wikipedia and see where it took me and what it showed me. So as you can see, here are the results from that search. And I went down to Science and Technology, and I found EN standards, which, are like European standards, like our ASTM standards. So I went to this link, and it took me to this site that listed the EN standards. It didn't have the one particular one I had listed, so I went down to the bottom, and here it has ASTM like we use here in the United States, and it had DIN standards. Well, we use DIN, or the DIN number was also listed on the specification, so I went to this article, and it's here to the list of DIN standards. And if you go down to the bottom, it has terminals. Well, I went to the DIN website, and here it had where we could look at the English version. and it had here listed where we could buy a copy of the standards in English. So Wikipedia didn't, like I said, did not solve my problem, but it led me to this site where we were able to find the standard in English, and thus that did solve the problem that we had. Wikipedia's success has been enormous. It is among the top 10 websites used. Whenever you use a search engine, more than likely there will be a link to Wikipedia on the first search page. As I pointed out earlier, Wikipedia is growing exponentially, and it is expanding its language database as well as its article database. In an article from the BBC written in 2005, a study by a group of scientific reviewers found that an equal amount of scientific errors were found in Wikipedia as compared to Encyclopedia Britannica. These reviewers also found in both Wikipedia and Encyclopedia Britannica factual errors, omissions, and misleading statements. There were 162 such errors found in Wikipedia, but there were 123 of these errors in Encyclopedia Britannica. Now, it's not much of a difference considering that Encyclopedia Britannica goes through formal editing and peer review. And of course, there have been many criticisms of Wikipedia. The main criticism is accuracy, but this has been refuted in such articles as the one mentioned previously. The credentials of the editors has also been a criticism, and Wikipedia will be the first to admit that these editors are not so-called highly qualified experts, but the articles are open for discussion and editing by anyone who feels that there are errors in this system, and this system has worked very well thus far. There have been cases of vandalism where someone has deleted articles or written bogus articles, and there have been allegations of bias in the articles, but this is as with anything else on the internet. The quality of the writing in the Wikipedia articles has been debated for quite some time, but the main criticisms being made by competitors such as Encyclopedia Britannica. The latest criticism has been the use of Wikipedia as a source for research. Many critics do not think Wikipedia is accurate and reliable enough to be used for such research, since the authors may not have the credentials required by many. In my opinion, the future of Wikipedia is very bright. With more articles being added daily, Wikipedia will become the starting point for research in the future. It is not necessarily the one place to look at, but with the many links it contains, it is the doorway to a vast expanse of information on the internet. As applications are updated or added, and the problems of the quality of writing and format will be minimized too. Wikipedia should not be seen as the final authority in information, but it should be considered a great place to start. So as you can see, Wikipedia is a very useful tool on the internet. And I'd like to thank you for your time.